Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Daryl and this is Future Proof. In this channel, I teach you how to invest into digital currency, how to be profitable in investing into cryptocurrency, and also how to save your buying power. In this channel, I try my best to give you all these best gems that are going to make you money. And obviously, everyone's happy right now because they've been receiving their $1,400 stimulus checks. And as we can see, a lot of the price of the cryptocurrencies are already moving based on that fact. In this video, I want to focus on something where I know a lot of people are new to this space, and I want to make this video super easy for you in understanding how you can turn your stimulus money and double or triple that money. And just for a fact, a lot of people back in March last year that took their stimulus money and put it in Bitcoin, if you had done so, you would have had from that $1,200, you would have had over $20,000 from that. So it's very important that you guys look for very good projects that you put this money in. And this is what I'm going to help you guys in this video. I'm going to actually just focus on only two exchanges, which are easily accessible for people. And these are fiat gateways, such as Voyager and COINBASE. And I have 5 coins to share with you guys today that if you're new to crypto, if you just got that money, you want to focus in splitting this money into these 5 coins so that you can be in profit in the weeks and months to come. If you're excited for that and you appreciate that I take my time to make these videos, you know what to do. Now let's get right. Obviously, guys, before we start with everything, you already know that we need to take a look at Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is on a tear as always, and it is it's holding very strong. What I want you guys to see here is obviously we had this dump. This was whales trying to force us out of our position. But what happened here is obviously this is the beginning of the stimulus pump. A lot of people yesterday received their $1,400 stimulus check, and now they're thinking, what do I do with this? Everyone's talking about Bitcoin. Everyone's talking about Ethereum. So I'm just going to throw it on Bitcoin. And that's what's been happening. And guys, like, don't get me wrong, Bitcoin is not a bad investment. If you don't have any Bitcoin, yes, you can accumulate Bitcoin. But if you're new to the space and you don't have a lot of money, I want to share with you guys some coins that they have a lot of potential, because Bitcoin has a very high market cap. So that means that it's heavy. First of all, I want to do this with you guys because I know a lot of people are new to this space and you don't know the difference. So the first thing I'm going to do is explain to you something. This is going to sound crazy and it's going to sound nuts, but I want you to understand this concept. Price does not matter. Price does not matter. Only the market cap does. A lot of people come into crypto and they see, oh, let's take Cardano, for example. They see, oh, this is only $1.46. I'm going to buy a ton of this. And they have no understanding of how these price moves and what's giving value to them. And they're just investing into these because the price is low. This could be one of the biggest mistakes that you guys make investing in cryptocurrency. You can obviously go on CoinGecko.com to look at all the cryptos. But what I'm telling you guys is price does not matter. And this is the reason, right? Cardano, which has a market cap of 47 billion, is at $1.46 now, while you have, for example, Polkadot, which is very close, but it has a 35 billion market cap, but is at $36. You need to understand the price is only based on the circulating supply and the market cap. So you might think, hey, because Cardano's $1.46, it could 10x from here. No, it can't. I'm not going to say that Cardano cannot do a 10x from here, but it would take a lot of money to literally put in Cardano for Cardano to do a 10x from here. Same thing for Bitcoin. Bitcoin could do a 2x from where it is now, but it would have to have a $2 trillion market cap. So you need to understand this concept, and you need to understand that if anything you get out of the end of this video is that price does not matter. only the market cap does. So when you want to invest in a coin in order to be profitable, you want to, sometimes they're riskier, but they're the most profitable, because with risk, higher risk comes higher reward. So if you're going all the way down and you're finding like gems like SNX over here, that's at $19. Don't be afraid because it's at $19 and another one over here is at $1. SNX has a lower market cap and has higher potential of doing a 10x. You know, some of the coins that we've talked about, like TVK, has a potential to do a 20x. So, but in this video, I just wanted to get this point out for you guys to understand. And we're going to get into some charts so I can show you exactly the coins that I highly recommend that you guys accumulate. So I just wanted you guys to understand this point. All right, let's go back to Bitcoin. And as you can see, Bitcoin is tearing it up. We are going to face some major resistance at this previous all-time high, which is at 61,500. Guys, and if we break this, expect some volatility when we do reach this area. But like I said in my past videos, if we do break this, which I believe we will, because so much money is going to flow into Bitcoin right now. Like while the institutions are chilling back now because they've been buying at the bottom, now the retail people like you and me, since they just got some new money, they're FOMOing in, and honestly, this is going to drive the price of Bitcoin higher. And like I told you guys, my next target for Bitcoin would be around $73,000 before we see another 30% retracement, before we get another leg up to go to 100,000. Okay. With that said, I want to share the first coin that I want to talk to you guys about. This is called GRT, the Graph. The Graph is available on COINBASE only and also on Binance. But this video is for people that don't have Binance and they can't access, and they're new to crypto. They don't want to do all these VPN things, and they just want an easy gateway to buy these coins and hold them and sell them later on. The first one that I want to bring to your attention is GRT, the Graph. The Graph is a great project. I highly recommend you go back on my YouTube channel and check all the way back in the video that I've made about the Graph when it was all the way back down here at 30 cents. Okay. I called the Graph at 30 cents, and look at us now. And now I'm calling the Graph again, because the Graph is much bigger than you can imagine. They are going to be indexed for block web 3.0. So imagine, if you understand what Google does, the Graph is going to be the Google of blockchain. And this is huge. Don't you wish you had a chance to buy Google in the early ages of the internet? Well, now is your chance to buy GRT in the early ages of the internet 3.0. So this is something that you guys need to keep in mind. The Graph right now is forming a great triangle. We have this accumulation zone. What you want to wait for, is for the Graph to it's going to break out of this. You're going to wait for it to come back down and retest before it really takes off. But as you can see in the past, when the Graph takes off, it really takes off. So this is my first pick that I want to highly recommend, that for your stimulus check, get some of the Graph. On COINBASE still, the other one that I want to bring to your attention that's also available on Voyager and on COINBASE. So on Voyager, guys, if you guys are new and you have not made a Voyager account, I highly recommend making a Voyager account. You can get it on the App Store. I know in some states like New York, it might not work. But the Voyager, I highly recommend, because Voyager is, how could I say? Voyager is just like COINBASE, but in many ways much better. Because what I love about Voyager is that the fact that there's much more coins on Voyager, and if you have your coins on Voyager, you can get interest paid to you for holding these coins as well. And UMA is on both Voyager and COINBASE. And if you want to use Voyager, make sure you use my code DAR79K. You will get $25 in Bitcoin. I had friends, they got that $25 Bitcoin way back, and that's worth over $200 now. So free money, guys. But you need to use a referral code in order to get that. So make sure it's definitely down on the description to check that out. So UMA, guys, UMA is the next one that I want to bring your attention to, because UMA is a derivative, and it also derivative exchange, and it also has its own oracle inside of it. So if I go on CoinGecko here and then I go on UMA, you can see that UMA, one of the best thing is it doesn't need to use, it has its own oracle, but it's not like Chainlink or anything like that. The fact that it has a built-in oracle means that it doesn't even need to use Chainlink. It doesn't even need to use BIN protocol. It does everything on its own, and it's going to allow you to trade derivatives of almost anything. You can easily create derivatives of something, and obviously you know how big I am on the derivative market. And UMA is had a falling wedge. We broke out of that falling wedge. We retested it, the resistance, which now turned into support. And now we have this potential resistance here. But once we break out of this one here, guys, UMA is about to take off. And I want you guys to understand something. UMA moves very, very, very fast. When UMA takes off, you see some parabolic action, and it also corrects slower. But what you need to pay attention to is this thing, when it runs, it runs. The first time I bought UMA way back, I had put, even early age, I didn't even know much about the project, but then because it made me so much gain, I had to look into it. I had put over like 150 bucks in UMA once, and it gave me over $1,400. So this is a very volatile coin, but it has a lot of upside, and a lot of big people in cryptocurrency are big fans of UMA because they know of its potential. Because it literally does not need an oracle. It's an oracle of its own, and you can do derivatives, and derivative market is where most of the money in the world is, like option trading, etc. So these were my Coinbase picks for you. Now we're gonna move to Voyager. Voyager, guys, I'm saying it again. I highly recommend you guys get on Voyager if you're new and if you don't want to have a VPN to access Binance. Voyager is the best. I love Voyager. I know some people use Gemini, but Voyager is my favorite because it's super easy, and you also get interest on your money. So the first coin I want to mention on Voyager is actually Voyager itself. They have their own token, but because of most rebrands, this token in a lot of different exchanges is called BQX. And give me 1 second here. So BQX is actually Voyager token. What I want to show you here is that Voyager has this way that it performs where, so like when you're reading these charts, you need to understand that past performance doesn't automatically determine future performance, but it surely rhymes in the way that you can see that this thing forms the same pattern every time before it breaks out. Voyager is a major, it's like buying COINBASE, but COINBASE doesn't have its own coin. So Voyager has its own coin. And right now, I also feel like Voyager is also being valuated as Coinbase IPO is being valuated. So this is something to keep in mind. But right now, we are forming the same pattern that we've formed multiple times before. And every bottom here, I've been accumulating more Voyager, and we're back here. So this is why I want to share this with you guys. We're back here, and once we break out of this triangle, we should see a lot of upside for Voyager, in my opinion. I have a few targets on this, but I believe that in less than 2 months, Voyager could reach $20 range. So that, I think that could be like a good buy for you guys. And it's also, in my opinion, one of the safer bet, because this is a coin that once you buy it, you're going to be using the product, and you're going to be falling in love with the product because of how easy and smooth it is and how it works and so on. So it's also good when you're investing in something that you can use now, so you see the value in it, and you're not is likely to sell when the price drops for any stupid reason and stuff like that. The other token that I want to bring to your attention on Voyager is Avax. Avax, guys, is I believe is a sleeping giant. Avax, they have a lot going on. They have integrations with a bridge with Ethereum. Avax is looking very bullish. We broke out of this falling wedge. We were facing a couple resistance here, and we have our first target around like 59. Well, the thing about this target is we obviously want to take some profits. You always have to take some profits when you're investing in crypto, and know like, hey, like take out your initial investment. You know, if you bought down here, take out your investment. Don't be greedy. Move that initial investment that you're taking out into something else that hasn't performed. And on this channel, I don't like giving you coins that literally popped already. There's no benefit in that for you. That will only put you in a situation where you lose money. You never want to buy the top. You never want to FOMO in. I know with all the stimulus coming in, a lot of coins are going to explode. So I want to make sure this is engraved in your brain. Do not FOMO in these coins. You buy the bottoms like this. This has already had just bottom. We're now out of this falling wedge, and on top of that, we're kind of seeing a very rounded curve back here too, which makes me extremely excited for this next price movement. And we're all going to face some resistance over here at $43, which is already $10 from where it is now. And this is my first target at $59. So Avax is very interesting. Avax is very undervalued. Avax has a very low supply compared to its market cap as well. I want to go on Avax real quick and show you guys. So Avax should be a competition to Cardano and Polkadot and also Ethereum, but it's working very tight with Ethereum. But it has a market cap. If you're looking at Cardano, that's already at a $40 billion market cap. Avax is only at a $4 billion market cap and has a lower circulating supply than Cardano. Therefore, I think that Avax can still do a 10x now to reach the market cap of Cardano. So this is something that I want you guys to keep in mind. The other token that I have for you guys is Icon. Icon, I've been talking about Icon a lot. This is also available on Voyager. And the reason you want to buy Icon is because of how Icon is moving and how Icon is legit and how Icon is literally like the Ethereum of South Korea. We have an entire nation using this, and Icon has a major setup. We have a major setup on Icon, and this is, I want to show you guys, I've been showing it in my past videos, but I want to show you guys what I see for Icon. And Icon right now is also forming its own triangle that we're potentially about to break out very soon. Icon is going to move, guys, because if I go on the weekly view on Icon, there's literally no resistance from this close to $1.90 price range to $4.90. So that's easy gains right there on Icon, easy gains. And I want you guys to profit off of these. So you need to get in at the right time. So from here, that's 150% gains. And Icon has already gone up in the past to about $13. So if you actually hold Icon to the end of this year and it goes back to $13, that's a 523% gains if it just reaches $11. And I believe that Icon has everything to push it to that price, because now they're getting involved in DeFi. A lot of the nation of South Korea is going to use Icon for so many things. They're going to be using Icon for identity, for voting. So you see how all the issue we had in America about voting for a president. Icon is going to make this wallet so that everyone has to connect to this wallet, and this wallet is going to be like everyone's social security number, where that wallet is going to be their bank account, social security number, and then when they're voting for presidents in the future, all they have to do is use the Icon blockchain, which is decentralized and is going to allow that it's tamper-proof, so they can't manipulate the election results. So these are very bullish things for Icon. Not many people know about all this stuff. I highly recommend you guys go look up this YouTube channel on Icon TV. He makes a lot of very good shares a lot of very good details about Icon, way more than I can share with you guys here. I'm just focusing on making you guys make gains and how to get on these projects that have huge upside potential and that are not yet super hyped. Okay, Icon has a lot more ways to go, and you guys need to probably get in very soon, because the reason for is that Icon, the reason we're not breaking out of this resistance line yet is because this has been a resistance line for us since July 2018. Okay, it's been like almost 2 years. So it's gonna take some time, But when we do break out of this, guys, just like here, right? This was a resistance line since November 2018. Okay, and when we broke out of that, icon automatically saw a 300, close to 400% gains just from that. So this is a concept I want you to understand. This resistance line's been holding us down for years, okay? And it's just gonna take us some time to break out of this. You guys need to be patient. You guys need to lay your eggs, like I said all the time to my Patreons and on the Discord. You guys need to lay your eggs. Stop chasing. Like a lot of people new to this market, they FOMO in. You don't want to FOMO in, because by FOMOing is how you lose money. Okay, FOMOing is how you lose money, because you try to buy at the top because your brain is telling you this thing is going up, buy, and then when it's going down, your brain is telling you, oh my God, you shouldn't have bought. Now you need to sell. So you're actually doing the opposite of what you're supposed to do, and you're buying high and selling low, which is what you don't want to do, because that's how you lose money. And that's why I'm here to help you literally speak some common sense to you guys, because honestly, it's completely natural. I used to do this in the beginning until I became more knowledgeable of how these markets move. So this is why I'm trying to help you all to have that same mentality. When something's going down and you know there's news coming out, you know there's a good technical pattern, you buy that dip. All right, you don't panic sell. All right, guys, I have a bonus coin that I want to share with you guys too. This is not available on Coinbase. It's not available on Voyager. It's available on Binance, and this coin is INJ. INJ is a DeFi blue chip. This is very similar to Synthetics, SNX. This is a derivative decentralized exchange, and this thing is very undervalued right now. There's going to be a lot of great news coming out for it, and we're going to see this thing pump very soon. I'm looking at some good targets of over $20 for INJ, and if you guys don't know about INJ, you definitely need to look it up. The reason I want to bring this up to you guys is because I like giving you guys gems that, I don't know what just happened. I like giving you guys gems that have not yet really like exploded. So you need to pay attention to these and also accumulate them at the bottom. I'm having some technical difficulties with that and my thing. But anyways, INJ, guys, is the next gem that I want to, if you guys been watching my channel, you already know about this. So you definitely want to accumulate some INJ right now. We broke out of this falling wedge, and we're expecting some upside from here. All right. All right, so this is all that I have for you guys today. I hope that you got some valuable information for this video. I know that I'd be talking very fast now, obviously, because I'm trying to put this all in a very short time in order for you guys to get more value in a shorter period of time. And if you do appreciate that I take my time to make these videos, you know what to do. Click the like button, subscribe to the channel, do the bell notification, because it's very valuable that you get this information as soon as I put them out. All these coins that I gave you are going to perform extremely well. This is not financial advice. This is just for educational purposes only. I want you all to do your own research before investing in these coins. And yeah, this is all that I have for you guys today. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's staying safe. Enjoy these gains. Enjoy the fact that you just got some free money from the government and the money printer. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope everyone's being well. Hope everyone's being safe. Most importantly, future proof.